Before Drake, the idea of a rapper expressing his feelings through music was basically unheard of. Now it's the blueprint for generations of artists dominating the charts. So, how did this Canadian actor revolutionize the music industry? Let's break it down. Understanding Drake's impact isn't just about appreciating his music, it's about recognizing the cinematic shift on how artists connect with their audiences, blend of genres, and the redefining the very essence of what it means to be a successful musician today. His influence permeates the industry, shaping the sound, style, and countless artists you hear on the radio every day. As a longtime fan of Drake myself, I've been listening to his music for years, dating all the way back to Best I Ever Had, which is one of his first albums. Not to mention, he has been my top artist on Spotify for the past 5 years, and I've been in the top 0.1% of Drake listeners around the world since 2016. Drake has not only inspired me with his story and production, but has also inspired many other musicians to pursue their passions and help them along the way. Drake has painted the picture for upcoming artists for years to come. He has used his skills to blend genres, redefine the persona of rap, and use his skills to bring diverse groups together. A quote by Drake himself about using different groups of people to bring his music together. He quotes, "Appropriation is taking it for your own personal gain and denying that it was ever inspired by this. That's the true disservice that someone could do to the UK, to dancehall, to Afro beats. Anytime I embark on one of those journeys, I ensure that I am not only paying all due respects verbally, I make a point to give opportunities to people that I respect." Before rappers like T-Pain and Lil Wayne made the scene in this generation, Drake had set the foundation for other artists to join his movement. In Drake's hands, rapping and singing were in constant, graceful dialogue. He was able to be tougher yet tender, write chest-puffing boasts, and felt shocking, also the catchy hooks that made them go down easily. As it started to gain popularity, other popular artists at the time would join him, like Future and Young Thug. This is where you can see the overall impact and change Drake is causing in the movie scene. While this may be a debate, this is one of the main reasons for Drake's success. He has a way of connecting cultures, which is what makes him able to reach such a large audience. Bringing people into his fan base leads to a more positive environment where fans are able to agree and find similarities within each other. At the beginning of his career, he was collaborating with artists from the United States like Trey Songz out of Virginia and Lil Wayne out of Louisiana. As he would also stay local to his city of Toronto, Drake would later begin to expand in countries outside of his borders and experiment with artists from the UK, Puerto Rico, and more. These songs would make the Billboard Top 100 charts and reach heights of the top 5. Because of his wide range of artists, Drake would openly express his love for his city and make sure it was known to not only his fans, but everyone else who listened to his music. Toronto was seen to be put on the map musically after his come up. One can see this vibrantly through his lyrics, songs named like 5 a.m. in Toronto, and his references to the Six. This is where Drake broke the stigma. Drake has been on the rise for some time now. He has also been in the game for some time as well. Yet, he keeps finding ways to expand his name. Let's take it back to the beginning. When Drake was rising in popularity, social media was fresh. He was always been seen on platforms like Instagram and Twitter to use this for an advantage of networking and marketing his work and being able to interact with his fans along the way. He began to make an image of himself as he grew a larger following. Trends would start to circulate to his songs like In My Feelings, which would later lead to trends like the Kiki Challenge in 2018 and the Tuesday Slide in 2020. He would also participate in sudden drops on Instagram and Twitter, like his albums If You're Reading This It's Too Late, and later on albums like Honestly Nevermind. In conclusion, Drake has set trends and altered the community and persona of rap around the world. Begin beginning to blend genres, connect cultures through music, and use different styles and techniques to connect fans with other creators is like nothing we have ever seen before in this industry. This overall shows us the bigger picture and how different the culture would be if Drake had never entered the scene. It is clear that Drake does not just make hit songs. He is redefining the image and stigma painted for artists worldwide. With this blend of R&B and rap, Drake's influence is likely to continue to shape emerging artists and the industry as a whole. So, Drake is not just a musician, he's a cultural force.